yata. Ito po yung gumagawa ng mga video mo dati na. Ay, Red! Tong ina naman. Sige.
Walang kaya magdala nito.
Hey darlings, it's me, Hey Towni, and welcome to another episode of our vlog. For tonight's video, isa na namang kakaibang vlog ang gagawin natin ngayong gabi. Hello.
Ano na, Mars?
Ay, puta ka! Hello, hi. Nandito po tayo ngayon sa isang pinaka-magarbong event. Isa ito sa inaabangan ng LGBT community ang taon-taunang patimpalak dito sa Quiapo, Manila. So guys, nandito po tayo ngayon sa likod ng entablado at papasyal po tayo papunta sa loob ng dressing room ng mga candidates. Nakikita nyo naman kung gaano karaming mga tao ang hindi nakakalapit sa mga candidates natin. So let's go. I'm gonna give you a montage. Hi, Daddy. Hello, Pips.
Devotees of the Nuestro Padre Jesus Nazareno of Quiapo, we see the Black Nazarene as a powerful symbol of physical form that represents our faith, hope, and connection to God. Similarly, human traits, whether virtues or flaws, can be imagined as tangible forms that convey their essence. With this in mind, if Black had a physical form, what do you think it would be and why?
If courage is a physical form, it would be a form of our holy book, the Holy Bible. Because ladies and gentlemen, try to think of this. Sa daming problema na kinakaharap ng bawat isa, sa daming kalungkutan, sa daming nararamdaman, what we need is our 101% faith in God. Because faith is the most powerful weapon na mailalaban natin sa kahit anumang sakuna, kalungkutan, o kahit ano pang mangyayari sa ating buhay. Ladies and gentlemen, if courage is a physical form, that is the Bible. Because the Bible teaches us how to grow to be a better version of ourselves. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If ambition would have a physical form, it would be a rosary. Why did I say so? We are ambitious person. At sa lahat ng pinapangarap natin sa buhay, nakakapit tayo sa rosaryo, nagdadasal at humihiling na sana makamit natin ang mga pangarap natin sa buhay. And being an ambitious person is the most powerful thing, like a rosary. Because if you have this, I can assure you, you will have your ambition not only in your mind, but also in your heart na dadalhin mo at mamahalin mo hanggang magtagumpay ka. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you so much. As human beings, we all experience different failures, catastrophes that sometimes makes us stumble and fall. And the perseverance is the cornerstone of moving forward. And I believe that if perseverance would be a physical form, it would definitely be a flower. Because a flower bloom and blossom. And just like as human beings, our hearts should always be filled with that blossoming perseverance to continue to struggle the imaginary petals of life and to move forward. Because as human beings, we are experiencing difficulties, but with perseverance, we can get through it all. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Directly, it's going to be money. As we all know, one of the reasons or one of the ways for us to showcase our generosity to people is to showcase or to give money to someone. And if everybody will be able to provide that physical form to everyone, if everyone will be able to distribute money to all of the people, then we will be able to showcase generosity. And I hope that despite of it not being a physical form, we continue to be generous, not just in a form of physical, but also in a different way. Thank you and good evening.
If patience would be a physical form, what do you think can be and why? If patience would be a form, it would be the stars. Because sometimes we stretch our patience for our loved ones. Because as we can see, the stars may not be visible and our patience may not be visible at times when it got tough. But it is just like stars. It is where the dark is, where the star shines the brightest. And no matter what we do, the stars may not be visible, but if we have patience, what we wanted in life, then we can achieve everything. Thank you.
Good morning, people of Quiapo. When we search the meaning of physical form on Google or a Webster dictionary, it is a physical appearance, a shape, or a configuration. Well, if I would be given a chance to choose a physical form, it would be a circle. Because I believe that fear ay walang katapusan. Kaya ihahalin tulad ko ito sa isang circle na kung saan minsan sa kagustuhan nating maging isang mabuting tao, nakakalimutan nating magkaroon ng takot sa Diyos. Naniniwala po ako na lahat tayo ay may kanya-kanyang kabutihan sa ating puso. At ang circle ay magsisimbolo ng fear dahil naniniwala po ako na kung ikaw ay may takot sa Diyos, then definitely mabubuhay ka ng walang katapusan, hindi dito sa mundong ibabaw, kundi sa ating kalangitan. Maraming salamat po.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? Negativity is always there. Negativity will never be erased from our life. But it is up to us humans on how we will face it and we will deal with it on our daily lives. And I think being a Catholic, it is important to have a connection with God because having faith with God, that is our source of comfort and guidance. Thank you.
Since we are celebrating the annual Miss Gay Quiapo, which is the so-called panata to everyone, which is a modern tradition to manifest our faith in collaboration or in connection with the LGBT community, I would connect it in a physical form of this stage. Why? Because in this stage, we can see all the girls of all genders, especially the trans community, showcasing their talents and skills. And we are showing everyone that we are full of pride, we are raising our colors, and regardless of our gender identity, we have a place in the so-called Quiapo, which is a perfect place for faith, hope, and love. Thank you.
I will answer it directly to the point. I will compare the jealousy in a cup of spoon. Why should I say so? Dahil naniniwala po ako na ang isang kutsara ang nagsisilbing blessing sa ating buhay. At ang blessing na iyon, naway sana huwag tayong mainggit sa mga taong mas nakakaangat dahil gawin natin silang inspirasyon, dahil sila ang tutulong sa atin. Nakagaya ko, may pagkakataon ako na kayang tumulong sa kapwa, gagawin ko to. Dahil naniniwala ko, in this world, we are exceptionally amazing if we do good things for the benefit of humanity. Thank you and good evening.
Kindness is the most important thing for me right now because I joined here. This is my first time joining pageant, like for 7 years. So I don't have experience about a lot of things, but in this pageant, I don't have a lot of things to bring, but my sisters, candidates here provided me some kindness to like things and my costumes, my casual wear, and my evening gowns. Thank you so much for my handlers and for the people who give me kindness tonight. Thank you so much.
For me, as a simple human being, if greed is a physical form, for me, it's a crown. Why? Because we all know that we all candidates, we are so greed to get the crown, but we always forgot the sportsmanship. Because that is the most important why we keep joining here. To be inclusivity and magkaisa tayong lahat dahil tayo rin mga kapwa LGBT ang mag-aangat sa ating bandera. Kaya wag tayo masyadong mag-greed sa corona, bagkus mas bigyan natin ng importansya ang sportsmanship.
If humility have a form, that will be the money. Alam naman po natin na lahat ng tao, maraming dito sa ating mundo ginagalawan ang nababago ng pera. Kaya para po sa akin ang humility, ito po ay simbolo na kung saan marunong tayong magbalik tanaw kung saan tayo nanggaling. Pera ang dahilan kung bakit nababago ang tao, kung bakit nagkakaroon ng hidwaan sa bawat isa. Kaya para po sa akin, ang pera ang simbolo ng isang humility. Maraming salamat po.
That would be a cross. Why should I say so? Dahil naniniwala ho ako na ang pagyakap sa Panginoon at pagbigay ho natin ng importansya at bigay po natin ng faith kay God ay nagbibigay ho ito sa atin ng lakas sa araw-araw nating ginagawa. Palagi ho natin pakakatandaan na if we have faith in God, we can make an impossible to possible. Thank you.
What would it be in a physical form? In a word, arrogance. I think it's a bird. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? Kami mga bakla, para kami ibon. Kasi every time na pupunta kami sa ibang lugar, iisipin ng ibang tao na may mga bagay na hindi nila alam na kung ano yung tunay nating nararamdaman. Yung mga taong arrogance, yung mga ganyang klase klaseng bagay. Alam naman natin na malaki yung matututunan natin. So be thankful. If there's someone who made you feel like you're a loser, isa lang po yung dapat nating sabihin bilang isang bakla. Ako po ay isang tao. Magandang umaga. I would like to correct the other candidate. When you say physical form, it is what we call matter. And when you say matter, it is anything that has mass and it takes up space. Ladies and gentlemen, as we portray the Black Nazarene as devotion and faith, I believe that the Black Nazarene is Jesus. And Jesus is once a human being. So if forgiveness has a form, it is us human beings. Because we give forgiveness and we experience forgiveness. Thank you very much.
According to history, we do have two types of Nazareno. Nazareno Masa and Nazareno Maharlika. But I really want to choose the physical art that was made by the anonymous Mexican artist that was brought by the Spaniard May 31, 1906, and that is the Nazareno Masa. I really want to relate compassion to the Nazareno Masa. It is because as a poor individual, we put so much compassion to believe in God in order for us to survive, in order for us to live what we do. So all of us, don't lose hope. Always have compassion within your heart. Good evening.
I do believe that would be a pencil. Why? Because we are just a human being. We commit mistakes, but through that pencil, we can be able to write our own story, and through that, we can be able to inspire and help other people. And through that, we can be able to lift each other up. And through that, no one will left behind. Thank you so much.
The question is, do you think life is more about the journey or the destination? And why?
Maraming salamat po sa isang napakagandang katanungan. Marahil hindi na po ako magbabanggit na kung ano-ano pang palabok na salita. Para po sa akin, bilang sa labing-siyam na taong pagbubuhay ko dito sa mundo, para po sa akin, ang buhay is a destination. Bakit kamo? Dahil bakit po natin sasabihin na ang buhay is more about journey? Maraming tao ang maraming nakakamit sa buhay nila, ngunit hindi sila pa rin masaya. Para po sa akin, ang buhay ay destinasyon. Dahil ang pinaka-importante sa buhay natin ay kung saan tayo mapupunta pagpikit ng ating mga mata. Kaya't lagi po nating pakakatandaan habang nabubuhay ka, gumawa ka ng tama. Because always remember that time is so past. We need to cherish every single moment of our life because we don't know all those beautiful memories. It will become a memory. And always remember, ang taong palaging iniisip ay ang ikakabuti ng iba, hindi lamang ng sarili niya, ay tiyak mapupunta sa kalangitan. Kaya palagi mong iisipin, aking kapatid, na ang buhay hindi patungkol sa journey, bagkus isipin mo kung saan ang destinasyon ng huli. Salamat po.
Mayong buntag ka rin yung tanan.
Yeah. Isaya man.
Unta, malipayon kitang tanan. Unta ka ng sports lang ta. Mag-enjoy lang dyan ka.
Yes. Your question is number 11. Sige. In a world where dreams could come true instantly, how do you think people would value hard work?
Ladies and gentlemen, I always believe that according to science, that to see is to believe. But according to myself, throughout my journey, to believe is to see. Working hard, fulfilling our dreams is one of the most important things that we can do in our life. Always remember, we are existing for a certain reason. We are existing not just because we became a certain individual, but we exist because we do have dreams to achieve. And these dreams should an inspiration towards each one another. But always remember, ladies and gentlemen, that life is cruel. Life is hard. life is poor. That's the reality. But always inculcate to your mind that you may fail achieving your dreams, but there's always one way to create another one. You can create another dreams, because always remember, when your life is still there, you have that chance to exist and you have that chance to work hard to do your dreams. And always remember, no matter what happened, no matter what people were going to say towards you, always remember that yourself is the right kind of person who can identify yourself if you're a successful person or not. Don't let other people define you. You have the right person. You are the right, you have the right, and always remember, you are right. You are not wrong.
Yan, sige. Ayaw muna. Ano masarap magbasa? Alright, the question is, would you rather know the exact date of your death or how you will die and why? Again, would you rather know the exact date of your death or how you will die and why?
Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to go straight and straightforward with this answer. I would rather to know how will I die. Why? Because in fact, let us be frank, no one, each and every one of us, we doesn't know when we would die. Only God has that. But if I were given the chance, I would choose how will I die. If I would die with the purpose, if I were die helping others, if I would die living my full life with the purpose of it. Ladies and gentlemen, always remember that we are given one life and we must treasure it and we must always put purpose on it. Thank you.
It's Vegas. This is just living na nag-Halloween, di ba? Yung talagang American dream ngayon. Based na ba sa USU? Hindi pa. Question is number 10. Alright, the question is, music. If all languages in the world disappeared, what would be the best way for people to communicate?
Isang mapagpalayang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Hindi po ako makikipagplastikan pa. Ang lengguwahe po ang isa sa dahilan kung bakit ako minsan humihina ang loob. Dahil dito sa bansang Pilipinas, masyado tayong mataas ang ating standard when it comes the way to speaking English. I have been to 44 countries already in my life in the age of 23. Sa ibang bansa po, hindi po nila hinusgahan kung ano ang pananalita ko at kung paano ko sabihin ang wikang English o anong mga lengguwahe yun. Dahil dito sa mundong ito, ang pinakamahalagang lengguwahe, ito ang tinatawag na pagmamahal. Dahil nga po mga kaibigan, kahit kailan, walang mali sa pagmamahal. Ang pagmamahal, ang isang bagay na magpapakonekta sa atin dito sa mundong ito. Dahil dito sa mundong ito, hindi na po ang mahalaga kung ikaw ay nag-English, kung ikaw ay ano-ano man. Ang pinakamahalaga na ngayon din sa mundong ito ay kung anong legacy ang naibigay mo sa iyong kapwa. Maraming salamat po.
Alright, sige. Question is number 6.
If you could eliminate one human-made concept, like money, fame, or war, what would it be and why?
That would be fame. Why? Because without money, we were able to live without money already during the pre-Hispanic period or the older times. While for the war, it's really not good, not so much unlike fame. For me, I would like to eliminate fame. Why? Because last 2023, I consider it as my peak in pageantry, but a certain event happened, and that is private conversations of me were linked online, and it really spreads like wildfire, and I cannot really go out of our home, and it really affected my family as well. But I would like to atone up to my mistake as well. That's why I was really blinded by fame during that time, because I chose fame over my friendship. That's why while I am here in this stage answering this question, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to the person that I've involved during those screenshots issues, most especially Ate Pat and Ate Cassie. I hope it's not yet lit that I would like to prove to everyone that one's mistake does not define the totality of a person. Maraming salamat po.
The pain is unbearable, there's a way. Kinsalay ka naman, binibining may sinama. You turn my lips into how the pig. Luma, binibining ng mararawi sa ganda. I said kiss you every of an angel like a symphony. No doubt she's a masterpiece. What do you call it? Hanggang huling araw, maging kabilang buhay ka. No one ever fell in love, even though I'm scared to love. All my life, sa tingin mo ay ang oras ko'y lumipas na. Huling araw na mag-alala.
Ayan. Yeah. Ang ganda. Dahil na. Alam mo kung ba't ako kinuha?
Bakit?
Pamangkin ko to dahil. Dito naman parang tanga.
Ang cute mo mukha kang jellyfish na itim.
Pusit. Salamat.
Palakpakan naman natin.
Salamat.
Welcome people.
This is Miss Yeng La Victoria. Palakpakan naman natin. She's the reigning queen.
The one and only 2024 Queen of Quiapo, Miss Yeng La Victoria. At syempre, let's take a look back sa journey ng ating nag-iisang Miss Yeng La Victoria. Please watch this.
Before I relinquish this crown to its next beholder, I would just like to say that this crown is not heavy because of its jewels, of how it's made or its alloy. For me, it's heavy because it's made out of perseverance, out of belief in oneself, and your confidence to continue, that you have a dream and you have a purpose. And as I give this crown to its next queen, I also give the light of hope. I really hope that she will also be a beacon of inspiration, especially to those very young LGBTs, that one day they could be just like us. Because we queens are not queens for ourselves, we are a queen for others. Thank you so much, Miss Quiapo.
Our Queen of Quiapo Tourism is
Candidate number... Wala pa.
You are candidate number 16.
Alright.
The Queen of Quiapo Supranational is candidate number 45.
Miss Mikay Bautista. Nasa takpat madam. Ay, eto na.
Queen of Quiapo International 2025 is candidate number candidate number 38.
Miss Jex de la Serna.
Will it be someone from afar, from Italy, or someone from Mindanao, Davao City?
Mga Bisaya.
Bistak? Pakpak? Ay, mga itong Italian, mga ano nito. Ha? Siyaw, mga ganun. The Queen of Quiapo Universe 2025 is... candidate number 4! Ivy C. Victoria! Madam Lamis, magpapilangin ko ang Queen of World, 30,000 pesos. Sihat tayo ni Madam Atma to count. Sige, request yan ka. And now, the Queen of Quiapo Universe 2025 is the one and only all the way from Mindanao, Davao City, Miss RBG.